Hey everybody, Rich Lovell with the Vacaville Baseball Barn, Master Instructor with Epstein Hitting System. And I did a video recently on, I believe it was on the hands dropping. From that video, the question came to, well, how do I keep my front shoulder from elevating or over elevating? Let's make sure we understand our front shoulder is going to elevate. It's a matter of when and how much. And if we are elevating our front shoulder first before we begin to rotate, that's where we get ourselves into a little bit of a problem. So my suggestion, my recommendation more than a suggestion would be, as you're practicing and you get into this launch position, again, this is our launch position. The front heel is planted on the ground, my front knee is slightly flexed, my back knee is beginning to pinch in, and my back heel is coming in and up off the ground. My hands are back towards the catcher, my knob towards the catcher, my front shoulder's down. Now is my shoulder turned in ever so slightly. So here's the point of how do I stop elevating my front shoulder too high. Number one, remember, our front shoulder is controlled by our back elbow. So if I begin to drop this back elbow here, physics is going to tell me my front shoulder is going to start elevating first. What I want to do is begin rotating my shoulders this way. We often teach, and Jake even talks about this in some of his videos, of pulling just think about pulling the left triceps kind of towards the left side of the pitcher's mound, and he would look something like this and just begin to pull. Notice, I'm beginning to rotate. My hips have already started turning towards the pitcher, and I begin to rotate this direction. Then I'll begin to elevate this front shoulder. That is going to be determined by pitch location as far as high to low. The higher the pitch, the less my shoulder elevates. The lower the pitch, the more my front shoulder is going to elevate with my front elbow coming up in that kind of weather veining roll. So a lower pitch, I'm going to rotate, then I'm going to have to elevate here. Notice I'm still trying to keep my bat parallel. I'm not dropping my hands. From there, now I can swing and my position is lower. I've sunken my legs a little bit more. I've tilted my back shoulder down a little bit more. My body tilt, my angle may be a little bit more. On a higher pitch, it's going to be less. I get here, recognize the higher pitch, begin to rotate, maybe slight elevation, and then my hands come through and I stay a little bit higher there. So hopefully that helps you out. Remember, rotate always first and then begin your elevation. And you can do that very easily by just getting here and practicing this. My hips have gone, rotate, rotate. Once my hands get, or the knob starts pointing towards the plate, then I can begin if I need to elevate or not. Hopefully that answers the question and this helps others out. Give us a like on our YouTube channel, share us with your friends, and then visit over our Facebook checking out for events.